today's video, I'm going to be talking about shipping containers, how it feeds throughout the program, how you can load sales orders, turn them into smart orders, attach them to shipping containers, and view when your product is coming in or going out, and so on. Again, if you haven't watched the main demo video on how all of these modules comes complete with TrueERP and works in real time, please go ahead and stop this video and go and watch that video right now. So we're going to have a look at shipping containers. We're going to jump into our purchases tab here and look at our shipping containers. We can create a new shipping container from here if we choose so container name, container numbers, the size, the vessel name, and so on. Or we can go ahead and look at the list of our shipping containers. We can see what's active, what's inactive, which has no ETA date, and we can look at all of them. Again, we can search on different dates, or we can ignore dates if we choose so. If we go ahead and jump into, double click into one, we'll look at this new shipping container here. We can see all the relevant information around the shipping container. What products is on that order we can add to the container, and so on. But let's go ahead and do one from scratch. So we'll jump into sales, and we're going to create a sales order. Drop in a customer, we'll say ARG, and we'll say apples. Drop in some of those, and we're going to hit save. Take him off hold. Once that's saved, we can jump back into the sales order list now. Hit refresh. We'll see there is our sales order. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy this to Smart Order and create our purchase order for this product. We're going to go ahead and say yes. We're going to add a supplier that we know is attached with the shipping containers. And we're going to create that purchase order now for this product. So there we go. There's our purchase order. We haven't got our invoice or anything yet. We don't have our products yet, so we're just going to go ahead and save this. There we go. Jump back out of there. If we now go ahead and look at within purchases, we go have a look at our shipping containers. We can go into any one we choose so we'll say this one. We'll see its time of departure is tomorrow, and when its arrival will be. If we want to add product to the shipping container, we simply hit add to container. We'll open up that supplier that we chose, and we are going to search on those dates now for our product. So there we go, there's our apples. We're going to go ahead and add this selection. So there, our selection has been added. There's our order date, customer job, and what the product is. If we choose to add import costs to that, usually you would do that afterwards if you wanted to apply any costs to that. So if there was any bills attached to the shipping container, you can add those to your products to give them to give your products a landed cost value. So if there was any, you would add that. But we can go ahead and apply this, save it, and close. If we jump back out. If we now jump back into the sales order at any time, and we scroll over to the right, we can see that this product for this customer has been attached to that shipping container. So whatever that shipping container name is, there we go. You can see what the ship date is. If we right click, we can choose to see the product status. So what's happening with this product? We can see the shipping container, what it's attached to, estimated date of departure, and then the time of arrival, and what is the name of the vessel, and so on. So you can track your information of your product status that way. So the customer's phoned you and said, when are we getting our product? This is how you can track it. We can also see the ETA information in regards to that product, as well as what bins, if it's allocated to any, and as well as the product status itself for what department. So if we have different departments or cost centers, you can see what's available for this product, what's been allocated to back order, sales order, what's in stock, what's on order, and so on. So just a huge amount of information there within your sales order. Let me jump back out. And there we go. So if that product has come in, we can go to purchases. We have a look at that purchase order. Sorry, wrong one. Jump back out of there. There for our apples, that supplier has given us an invoice number. We've received our goods on that date or whenever it was, and we can go ahead and save that. And there we go. So real simple using shipping containers and how it flows throughout the program. Again, this is by no means a detailed presentation. This is just a brief, rough overview of what TrueERP can do for you. If you'd like to know more, please give the guys and girls a call down at TrueERP. They'll be more than happy to help you. So there we are. That's a little bit on your shipping containers. Thanks for watching.